This is my Lamborghini Gallardo. It's an '07 model, one of the 22 cars I own.
This is a Porsche GT3 RS, a 996 model. There are only just below 5,000 units since 1973.
This is an Aston Martin DB9. It was the first Aston Martin DB9 to be brought into Malaysia. In dollars, so you are talking about 400,000 US.
Within the past 20 years, the number of supercars in Malaysia have shot dramatically. I think it's partly to do with the fact that quite a lot of economic activity within the Asian region have helped or fueled this growth in supercars here in Asia. And it's a trend I see that will continue to grow as time goes by.
Supercars are of course a nice distraction, but back in the Star Hill Gallery at the Journey Through Time event, the collectors only have one thing on their mind. So why are they so obsessed by watches?
Nobody needs a watch today. Everybody has a telephone, have a laptop, have a car. You can read the timing everywhere. But nothing is like the watch you have on the wrist. Everybody likes that.
In Switzerland, we don't sell watches, we sell emotion.
I try to describe it and it looks silly, it's just magic.
A watch is alive, it's alive. 24 hours, like us.
I probably have 100 pieces, so I could give you 100 reasons why I love timepieces.
It's crazy, I don't know. I love them. I think they are a really unique expression of the micromechanical genius of human hands. I'm as capable as the next watch collector of having a very geeky conversation about things like aspects of regulation and balance wheels and escape wheel tooth profiles and things like that.
My specialty are simply art pieces. Pieces that contribute significantly to kinetic sculpture. Yeah, they are not evolutions or derivatives of other pieces.
I love masterpieces in terms of complications, and then put it together, it must be beautiful. It's not good just being an engineering masterpiece and then it looks hideous. Many of the pieces that I have are extraordinary pieces, all personalized. There is a meaning for me. Some are great watches, but some are just ordinary watches that I've kept as memories of time.
They say you can tell a lot about a person from the watch they wear.
The watch is a way of showing the other people what we are, you know. You know, for men, our only jewel is the watch. Then the watch has to express everything that we want to express.
A watch projects the wearer's personality. Just by looking at this watch, I mean, besides knowing that it's bloody expensive, there are other things about the collector.
Whether he's flashy, whether he's just quietly classy. I mean, if he wears a whopping big fat gold Rolex, then you sort of know the sort of person he is. All my friends that have gold Rolexes are going to kill me now. Every woman would check out any kind of man who wears the right watch, right? That's very important.
I'll certainly check out if a guy's, you know, smartly dressed. I think you can tell a lot about them by the watch that they're wearing.
You want something that reflects who you are, something that is going to really show off your masculinity.
Apart from a love of intricate craftsmanship, there are other more controversial reasons why people would collect watches.
For some people, watch collecting is considered a sort of alternative investment.
There are certain brands and there are certain watches that are pretty much guaranteed to go up in value. And people bend over backwards and get up to all sorts of shenanigans just to secure themselves one of those pieces. I think it's a bit of a shame. Very often what happens is those watches just go into a safe. They're never worn, they're never seen.
For me, watch collecting is more about enjoying wearing the watch, enjoying talking about it, enjoying sharing the passion.
With such emotion involved, it is hardly surprising that the sums collectors will pay for these timepieces might make your eyes water. If you're of a nervous disposition, look away now.
This watch would cost 78,000 US dollar.
This would cost us over 110,000 US dollars.
This is like $265,000.
Approximately $450,000.
This watch is €1 million.
So just how can something you wear on your wrist cost more than your house?
You are talking about 400 moving parts in less than the size of a coin.
650 components in the watch. It takes someone 6 months to manufacture one.
A person familiar with pieces like that, they'll look at it and they'll think about, all right, I will probably know of only about 5 people on this planet who can put this together. And I know they're not getting any younger, you know? It's going to be very difficult to find people to just put this thing together, let's say 10 years from now, even if you have the full diagrams for it.
As with all hobbies, there are a select few whose obsession becomes all-consuming.
Well, naturally, when you spend a little bit of money on a watch, you tend to want to keep it in good shape.
I know of people who can actually spend nights and nights polishing and looking at the watch mechanism.
A lot of watch collectors wear not just 2 but 4 watches. Yeah, we actually have cuffs that allow us to wear another watch right here.
When I wake up every morning, the first thing I put on me are 1 or the 2 watches directly. Naked, I put my watches. It's enough.
Once you've spent thousands on your mechanical watch collection, you need to look after them properly. They will need winding on a regular basis, which can present a problem for the enthusiast with a sizable collection. Believe it or not, these are dedicated watch winding machines. Jimmy Tay at Timeless Gallery specialises in these watch winders and is used to customers with very particular requirements.
It's like a dashboard of Aston Martin. We do have actually customers requesting for tourbillon clock with diamonds setting. The most expensive, it's about 300,000 US sold.
And the watch winder for the collector who has everything? The ultimate solution comes fully fitted with some pretty unbelievable bells and whistles.
This is a Irwin Settler Rotali 60 model. And if I use my finger, it's going to be a biometric for me to open this. This is bulletproof, shattered glass, X-proof. All these 60 winders here that you see, it's actually individually programmed. So the computer will then rotate the watch and wind your watch according to the needs of your watch model. Close to R1 million.
With such a passion for watches, Asia stands to become the leading market in the world.
The Asian market has really been vibrant and has shown so much energy that we have hardly felt any time of recession here.
The Asian market is probably becoming, if it's not already, the #1 market for mechanical watches in the world. It's become a market which is ready to explore.
The Asian market is very important to all of the watch companies. Asia has been helping many of the watch brands get through this past year or two.
You know, over the last 12 months and more, the world has gone through a little bit of a turmoil, but Asia has shown the way.
With a buoyant economy, exclusive events and stunning coastline, Malaysia is fast becoming the centre of a resurgent Asia. With a love of craftsmanship, high fashion and fine living and an eye on sustainability and environmental issues, it seems the new Malaysia is fast becoming the destination for the urban, chic and discerning traveller.